I'm here, you know, my girl Eternia.
Right.
This ain't no just fluky. I seen you, I was like, yo, what's up, girl? None of that stuff. I know her for a while. She been putting it in. She got some stuff going on. We probably shouldn't pan over yet, but there's some stuff going on. So, you know, how you doing?
If I had just met you and I didn't know you, I'd be like, who's this crazy dude who wants to interview me? I'd be like, who is this guy? Nah, we go back 5 years, over 5 years, at least 5 years, 2004.
Yeah.
So yeah, the hip hop family is really small,
Yeah.
and that's why we're here, because the global hip hop family is really small. So how I've been, I have never been better.
Yeah.
Never been better.
That's what's up. That's what's up. You got your scarf and everything. All right.
You know, Canada representing. The ring matches the scarf, okay? Just get a little shot of that. Get a little shot of the ring. The ring by Too Fly matches the scarf. That's all that matters.
So I don't know if you do a lot of interviews. You got a lot of stuff going on, but I want to ask the questions that people don't ask.
Good. I love it.
So let's take it back, man. Let's take it back. What was that pivotal moment? You was like, F this. I'm about to be an MC. I don't care what you say, mom, dad. Yo, boyfriend, my dude. Hey, I'm trying to rock mics.
I gotta shout out my first boyfriend ever. And the reason why...
He's mad. That's who he is.
No, he ain't mad. The reason why is he actually encouraged me this bit.
Yeah.
I used to rap on the phone to him all the time.
Whoa.
And he literally would put me on... This is when I was 14.
This is live, y'all.
Yeah. He'd put me on the phone with his boys and say, listen, my girl can rap. Listen to her rap. He used to put me on the phone with all his boys. Listen, my girl can rap. And, yeah, so he was like...
have been a promoter after that.
He was the first encourager of, you know, this is around Craig G and Biggie's first album and whatever. And so shout out to Mikey, who kind of encouraged me to rap. But nah, I think that my family weren't that shocked, actually. It wasn't like, oh, what, you want to be an MC? Because it was a very natural progression sort of thing, because I always spoke fast.
Okay.
I always wrote poetry. And then my brother brought hip-hop home before I was even 10. So, like, I was 7, 8, 9. And I was rapping then, being a kid, not even knowing what I was doing. So my family just saw the progression, and I don't think they were like, all of a sudden one day I wasn't and then I was. It was a very slow process. So they were, my mother used to always say, you talk fast, you rhyme, it makes sense.
You're not a new jack by any means, but the internet make people seem like they're brand new.
That's fine. I can be brand new.
They make it seem like you just got here.
I know.
For those who haven't caught up, what is up with the name Eternia? Like, just put it down how you feel about it.
Depends on which story you feel like hearing.
The most interesting.
Well, okay. No, I won't tell that story. Eternia is from He-Man in the 80s, right?
Right.
But some people might be watching that were born in the 90s. So,
see?
For all of y'all that don't know that were born in the 90s, look up He-Man on YouTube. Eternia was the planet. From my understanding, Eternia, it's been a long time, I was young, but Eternia was the center of the universe. So I always thought, what better name than the center of the universe? So that's where the term Eternia comes from. I was a kid, what can I say? But I will say that I I know, right? But what happened is, as I grew as a human being, I was like, okay, Eternia, eternal, everlasting, complete concepts that I can apply to my rhymes, my spirit, hopefully, you know, my music when I pass on, music will be eternal. So Eternia is just, you know, that's what it is. It's eternal.
That's what's up. The
Center
entire universe.
And if my family were here right now, they'd be like, it's the Silk Show. It's the Eternia show all day, every day.
That is mad funny. Okay.
Canada, things are just different. I found that when I moved out here, when I was a teenager, I was like, oh, now I understand why people think it's weird that I rap. But where I came from, it wasn't that weird.
Yeah.
Right.
Let me see. Who got you, you know, going? Who is your influence? Who is your person that you mess with? Like, who is your?
You mean on record or in real life?
Both. Let's just go there.
Okay.
Let's start on record first.
Well, when I was really young, I listened to a lot of female MCs. I remember listening to the real Roxanne and Roxanne Shante. My brother brought home. My brother was the one that introduced me to hip hop, so it was like LL Cool J. He listened to NWA. He listened to PE. He listened to 2 Live Crew. He listened to Black Sheep. And then I was doing listening to Salt and Pepper because I was a girl. We need females, right? Exactly. I went to see Salt and Pepper when I was a kid. Lied to my mother.
That's big.
She had no idea that Salt and Pepper had a song called Push It.
She know now.
She know now.
She knows now.
Latifah, loved Latifah, and then it was, of course, Native Tongues and golden era, the Tribe Called Quest, and J. Rue, and Nas, and Fugees, and Biggie. And,
Well, if you had to put your hand on one person.
well, I always say this because this is the dude. I always wanted a female version of Pharaoh Monch. And I won't say that's me, I'm just saying that when I was coming up, I was like, wouldn't it be ridiculous if there was a chick that spit like that?
Right.
And I just spit like me, I don't spit like anyone else. But that was somebody who I was like, I came up co-flow. That's why we're where we are right now. Like, it's like the super lyrical is where I came from. Big pun, Dooley rap, Koji rap, even Shabazz the Disciple. Like, that kind of flow was kind of probably, if you were to say, like, who I listened to that I learned from flow-wise, those would be
some of the cats?
Yeah.
Okay.